What is going on, guys? As we all know, the new commander conversion is coming into the game. This is gonna be huge. This is something we don't want to miss. This is something you don't want to miss. And let's get it on with the first tip. Of course, if you have an old account, you should take advantage of this. Try to use the conversion on gold key commanders that you have max, and that you can max again once this is done. We have confirmed information that if you transform a commander, you will keep the extra gold hits, so you will be able to reinvest them. For example, I will consider Charles Martel since the commander that had the most extra gold hits of. But Charles Martel is actually not a bad commander to have around for garrison, for different stuff, and I don't have enough to max him. With the new relics, he's one of the best counter-attack commanders. And that's why, me personally, I'm gonna be trading El Cid, which is a commander that not even with relics I think is relevant. Now, also, there is my second tip is more an explanation than a tip. We know now that if you exchange if you exchange any commander, for example El Cid, which is max, for a new commander like Arthur, which will be a 1/1/1/1. What you will have to pay 120 tickets. Some people misunderstood this, thinking that you had to pay 2 tickets if you had a max commander, and depending on the skills of the commander that you were exchanging. This is not the case, guys. This discount on tickets applies to the commander that you're going to exchange to. So if, for example, if you want to exchange to Arthur and you want to save tickets, you might consider investing some gold hits into him.
Might make it
so
righteous.
This is a very good chance and a very good tip for free-to-play players. If you're not going to invest, you might be able, I'm not 100% sure since the event is not out, but you might be able to max 2 commanders, or to exchange at least for 2 commanders, if you invest some gold hits. For example, if I wanted to do Arthur and someone else, William Wallace for example, but I am a free-to-play player, I only can get 120 tickets. If I was to exchange him from 1 to 1/1/1/1, it will cost me 120 tickets. It's my understanding if I invest half the sculptures to max this commander, then probably it will cost me half the tickets for the exchange from a max commander, from El Cid for example, my El Cid. And I will get him to 5555 max Arthur at the cost of 60 tickets. And I will have to do the same for the second commander. Invest half the sculptures and you will get the commander. Now, there might be other things that we can do. For example, don't exchange for a max commander, but maybe from a 5511 commander, and you might be able to get the commander that you want, so you can max him in the future. For example, it's not something that I'm gonna do, but I did Ragnar Prime just because of the event that was going on when he came out. It was too much to miss. There were too many speed ups to be lost if I didn't do a 5511. But the truth is that I need Luce much more. So something that I could do is just get a 5511 Luce and max him over time with my own sculptures, which I'm not too far away from doing, but I'm saving for other projects as well. And my last tip would be to take advantage of something that everyone has maybe missed, maybe some of you didn't miss, but you can use the legendary tavern. And if you're like me, even on my farms, I've been saving these keys because I don't really have any use for them yet. But now, for example, with the range commanders, I might be using some of my fillers to become range marchers on the field. But I do not have the commanders. But something I can do is get them from here. So, in the same way, even from your main account, if you want any of the commanders available in the Legendary Tavern and you can get them, this is a good chance to unlock them, so you can exchange for these commanders. Anyways guys, that's the last tip that I can give you for now. Let me know in the comments if you have any extra secrets or tips that you can give to people, and we will crack this event all together.